Okay, you heard I got a phone call, so now I am back with you. We were going to start this a little bit before where she said, I can't remember exactly what she says. Let's see. So I pull it back, and then I'm going to hit my keyboard and listen. Where, so it says, I may. So I'm going to go back just a little bit. I can watch her mouth move, so I know that since her mouth is closed, she hasn't said it yet. This is where I want my clip to start. I can click this button right here that says Mark In. It's going to come right up here and start where she starts speaking. Okay? So I'm going to now play it and listen. So that was a really good start. It started exactly where it says, I may never. So that was good. So she's going to go in and she's going to talk a little bit. So she's talking about how she doesn't maybe know exactly what's happening with what has happened with her friend to make her be afraid of swimming. Now Abby's talking about, though, that she can teach them to swim. So what we can do is we're going to take this and make from this point all the way to the end part of our video. Okay? So I'm going to grab this. I can either just take the video without the sound, because maybe I just want the video and I'm going to do a voiceover. I can take just the sound right here and pull it down, because maybe I just want the sound and I'm going to put video over it. But I'm going to take both. So I just grab both like this. Hold my left clicker down. You see how it makes a little fist? And I pull it, and you can see then that it comes into here. See? And I'm going to put it right here in video 1 and audio 1. Now, it's going to say, the clips do not match the sequence setting. This is probably going to come up because depending on, did you film it on a camera? Did you film it on a phone? Did you film it on a whatever you filmed it on? But we want to keep our sequence settings the way that we've done them. So we'll say keep existing settings. Okay? So then it pulls up and you're able to use the video. Okay, so now when I play it, it's going to be playing down here is actually the video. Okay, so it is playing the video. So now if I hit my space bar, it's playing over here. So what plays up in this screen over here, our program screen, is what is down here on our timeline sequence. What plays over here is what we're working on at the time. Individual clips, individual music, whatever we're working with. Whatever we've uploaded down here and working with here. Okay? So let's say I go through this like this. She's talking. Again, the same way you pulled the yellow here, you pull the yellow here. So I can go back and forth, okay, and see what's going on. So right here we can tell probably she's talking about what we wanted to talk about. So let's go right here and hit our space bar to see what's happening. And right there is a good place to stop. But we have this part that we've pulled down that's in our movie. But I want to get rid of that part that's in our movie. Okay? That's where over here these come into play. The first one that I want to talk about is we're on the selection tool. It's just a basic cursor that you can pull stuff around with. But if you scroll down, or not scroll, but you go to something called the razor tool. The razor tool, you can think of it like the old-timey film that was actually film that you had in your hand. You would use a razor to be able to cut the film and put it together where you wanted to go. So that's what this razor tool is. So I'm going to click on the razor tool, and I'm going to come over here, and it's going to go right on the line that I have. So I can click on this, and you can see now if I go back to my selection tool and grab this portion of it, let me grab it. If I can grab just this portion, I can pull that over. That's not what I wanted to happen. Just a second. Down here, you can also make this, if you use this scrubber down here, this gray line, you can make your timeline wider or shorter depending on what you're needing to work with. So I'm going to make it a little bit wider so I can see the places better. Now I can actually grab this. So I could grab this and pull it over here out of the way. And then I can see, is it something that I want to use? So I'm going to come over here and push my... No, that's definitely not something I want to use. So now I can just click on this and hit delete. And now that portion of it is gone. So at this point, we have her starting to talk right here about her experience and the experience of what she's going to do with April to help her swim. So that's how you import a piece of film. That's how you take your film to the source area where you can cut and do some stuff with it there. Then once you get it down into your actual sequence, you can cut and edit it there also. And then at any point you can cut, you can make this into as many different pieces as you want. If you were wanting to put transitions going in, maybe use portions of it, but not all of it. So that's how you cut pieces out with your razor tool. Next video, I'll talk about how you make transitions to go into your film, and also how you put a title on the front.